What's happening, budget builders? Welcome back to the channel and the third part on this series. I just want to thank everyone so much for all the positive support on the past two videos. Today we're going to go ahead and tear a little bit more into this car, see what we're working with, y'all. Alright guys, first thing we're going to go ahead and do is get this hood pulled off, the front bumper, valance, and fenders, and go from there. That appears to be about 13s. Now the nice thing about this hood, and I know a lot of people pay a good bit of money for this, is this one has been lightened, and that's a good custom modification. Alright, so it looks like we've got 10s there, maybe 4 of them. We've got a couple 10s here. We've got 6 or 8 10s down the side of the fender there. So first thing I'm going to do is get this little filler piece off, and we'll go to get that fender unbolted. I think my neighbor may have come over and helped piddle around, try to get that other one off as well. What do you think, Bubba?
Well, it's cool, Daddy.
Oh, careful, careful. All right, and it is the same process on the other side here. That's why my fenders look like they do. Right in there you got that little clip. And of course that's not going to fit. And what you can do in reinstalling these is just slightly bend them back out. with. We look pretty good. Alright guys, so we got dark on us. And I've got my fancy little setup here so we can keep going with it. But we're gonna go ahead and get this horn bracket. Well, actually it's just that lower valance bracket, and but it's got horns on it, so it can be a horn bracket. And I did go ahead and from here and here had wires coming through, and I went ahead and pushed them back, got them out of the way. Oh, yep, there goes that. We'll see how many times I drop that. Alright, we'll go ahead and get the bumper bracket off here. You know, that is your I don't know what you call it. The thing that squishes when you hit. So, we'll go ahead and unbolt that real quick. You got a 19mm here. Won't quite come all the way off. Then you've got two 13mm nuts here. Hold the outer bracket on. Son of a biscuit. See how long it stays up this time. Alright, and we have the washer tank on this side that we'll have to go ahead and get out of the way. First thing I want to do is going to push these wires through, and we're going to go ahead and get the washer lines pushed through. I am going to go ahead and cut these, just because I will have to replace them anyways, and I don't want to have to take a chance on breaking those, just in case I do reuse this. Alright guys, so don't get me wrong, I've worked on and built tons and tons and tons of cars. But this is my first Porsche, so I'm not by any means a professional at this. But I want to show you guys what you can do in your own driveway, in your own garage, with an inexpensive car, whether it's a Porsche or some other kind of, you know, fun car. So yeah, might make fun of me. This might seem all crazy. I might not be doing anything right, but I'm enjoying myself, and I'm bringing a car back to life that was otherwise probably going to spend the rest of what life was left there at the scrapyard. Even if it didn't get scrapped in the next couple of days, it was going to die there, you know. So call me crazy, because I know I am. I do really appreciate you guys, though, following along and getting into it. My wife and my dad, even though he's helping me out, they both thought I was crazy, and don't get me wrong, I thought I was crazy too. But it's really cool to see you guys enjoying it as much as I am. And hopefully I'll get to a certain point with this before long, that I can get it on wheels, and maybe I can hopefully we'll get it running before long and be able to haul it around and show you guys and meet up. I'd love to meet everybody or as many people as I can of my followers. I I do still work full-time, so I'm having to do this, especially with daylight savings right now, in the dark. If I can't get it done during the day, it'd be a dream of mine to be able to do this full-time in the future. Just mess with cars and build cars for you guys, and whatever other content you guys are interested in seeing. There's that. And once again, here on this side, we'll be taking that loose. And I do have to say, this isn't something that I'm doing purely for YouTube or views or showing off. I have a love for cars. I enjoy working on them. They're fun. I own the stuff I do, and I've had the cars that I have in the past, not to show off. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy going out. But I feel like one of my main goals is I like going out and interacting with people and starting up conversations with the weird, funky, odd cars that I have. That's why I like, I've got the odd little green car in there, and the Rabbit pickup, and the previous ones I've had, Ford Falcons, stuff that's different that you don't see every day, and that sparks up conversation. That's really what I enjoy. I enjoy automobiles, working on them, and having conversation with people, enjoying them with other people, and that's really fun to me. I hope that's what you guys are here for as well. The love for cars. Maybe it's just the Porsche, but alright guys, so here she is, kind of uncovered a bit. Not too bad. Not too bad. So here's one thing. Yes, this car had a crappy paint job at one point in time. But that's kind of a good thing, because they did it right over top of the original paint. So as far as a lot of the underneath of this car is original paint. So I know, no Bondo was covered up, no rust was covered up. For the most part, what you see on this car is what you get. So as we tear into it more, we'll find more stuff that needs to be repaired. But that's as to be expected for a $500 car. I don't think it's going to be even something like this. I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to defeat me. It's going to test me. It's going to put me to work. But it'll be fun. We'll do it right. We'll get it done, and I'll bring you guys along with me. I'm going to go ahead and get this gas tank pulled up out, and see what we're working with there. See it with me. Ooh. So that's where the fuel tank strap is supposed to be. Got a little bit of rust right there. We're gonna need to work with. screwdriver test. Sorry for anyone that doesn't want to see me do this. I'm interested in seeing just how solid all of that is. It looks to be quite nice. Something's boogered that up at some point in time. Does look like there's a little replacement section right there. You've got the Bork here, but original panel, so it looks like something this car got hit from underneath at one point in time. So I don't know. I don't think that's obviously not factory. Some of that might be. Correct me if I'm wrong. Overall, I'm really happy. This is all just dirt. That rust up there. Looking really good so far. Alright, we are going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and dig in a little bit and get all this stuff removed to see how everything looks up in this area. We're gonna have to wash that out. Alright guys, it's getting late and cold. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. I wish there was a little bit more that I could do, but this coming week we'll be able to finish getting that car completely stripped down. We'll wash it up a little bit so we can further see more what we have going on. If you guys want to see more on this build and my other builds, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I just want to thank all of you so much, and we'll see you next week.